Hi everyone, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm Danielle LaRocca and I'm here to talk to you. So I took a poll on my Instagram stories and a lot of you wanted me to show you how I do my special effects stuff. So I thought I would start a special effects series on my YouTube channel. Right now I am doing 31 days of Halloween and horror, so if you would like to see all of my creations, I believe I'm on day 15 today, go check out my Instagram. It'll pop up here, and then I'll also have my Instagram in my description box below. So today we're going to be talking about vampire fangs. So I wanted to create a vampire look, and I figured for my first video, why not show you how I actually do that. I picked up the vampire fangs from the spirit store, and it comes with the the vampire fangs. And this is going to be teaching you how to use polycaprolactone. I have a really hard time pronouncing it, but basically polycaprolactone, it's a biodegradable polyester that pretty much is really easy to melt, and once it melts it is clear and it's very bendable. You can manipulate it in different ways. It's more like a mold that fits into your teeth so that you can easily take the fangs on and off. You can use it if you're making your own dental prosthetics. You can use that for your molds. It's a really cool product. In the vampire kit for the Spirit Halloween store, it comes with its own little beads. So I'll show you how to do it. The first thing that you're gonna do is bring water to a boil. So I'm gonna be using my teapot. And then what you're gonna do is once the water has boiled, you're gonna wanna put it in about like 6 to 8 ounces. And so a coffee cup will work, but it has to be a ceramic cup. Do not put it in plastic or else you're gonna have a hell of a hard time and it's not gonna work. I'm gonna bring the water to a boil. I'm gonna put it into my mug, and then I'm going to use a metal spoon. So don't use a plastic spoon, use a metal spoon to scoop out the beads once it has turned clear. And then you're going to roll the now like wax form into like a worm shape, and then you're going to stick it into the dental prosthetic, and then you're going to place it on your tooth. Before doing this, I would practice putting the fangs and finding without a mirror where your eye teeth are, or your canines. I don't know which tooth it is, let's be honest, but you know, the ones that the vampire teeth are. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm going to do that for you now. Okay everyone, I have my boiling cup of water right here, and what we're gonna do is we are going to open the package with the little beads, and we're going to drop it into the water, and we're going to count for at least 10 seconds, and then we're gonna fish it out with the spoon. Now keep in mind, it's going to be very hot when you take it out. So we have our beads turning clear inside the cup, and now we're going to take our spoon and fish them out. We're gonna roll this into a worm shape, and then we are going to place it into the dental appliance. So I shaped my little wormy guy, stick the little wormy guy inside the tooth and press my appliance up into my tooth, and I'm gonna mold it with the sides of my tongue, whatever excess comes out. Pull it out, don't leave it in your mouth for that long, and now you have your mold. So what you're gonna do next is you're going to let this cool for about 10 minutes. So while this is resting, I'm gonna create my next one. What's really cool about this is if it doesn't fit right the first time after you're all done with this process, you can always remelt it back in the hot boiling water and try it again. That's what's really cool about this product, is it's super easy to work with. So after this is done cooling, what we're gonna do is we're going to fit it back in our mouth again once it's cooled down, and we're gonna cut off any of the excess that we don't want and make sure that it fits. So I'm going to do the other one and I'll be right back. So as you can see, I've made my next one, and now that this one is done, my first one is starting to turn white. Okay, everybody, now that my teeth are done, I'm going to fit it in my mouth and then cut around the excess edges that I don't want. And I am just taking regular cuticle scissors to do that. See, so I'm gonna cut off the edges. So another thing that's happening is my mold came out of my tooth, which I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, because now I'm able to take the mold part out and really cut around where I don't want. And then I'm going to take like Gorilla Glue or, you know, like super glue, and then super glue the mold back into the teeth, because once it's in here, it sits perfectly. So now there is nothing around my teeth. So now I'm gonna work on the next one. So as you can see, my molds are not sticking into the actual appliance, which is actually okay, because now I'm just literally going to take Gorilla Glue and I'm going to super glue them into the appliance, and then they should be just fine. So I'll be right back. So now my super glue is dry. So you really have to make the best out of your purchase at the Halloween store, because sometimes their stuff is a little bit made more cheap, I guess you could say, but you just have to work with what you have. And that's what's nice about this stuff, is that you can easily mold it back if you wanted to, but mine actually fit perfectly. You have your perfect vampire appliance. No edges, and it looks real. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos on the sides. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.